unexpected trouble? CashNet USA can take the stress out of borrowing emergency funds. Our fast, secure application process makes it easy to apply online 24/7. Plus, CashNet USA offers same-day funding if approved before 10:30 a.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. Additional terms may apply. Visit cashnetusa.com or tap the banner to apply today.
Don't even look at me, friend. No. Welcome. Hey, not you, Shelby. You're welcome to look at me as long as you want. There's really no way to walk that back, is there?
What do you mean?
I was going to say as long as you want, but that sounds weird.
That does sound weird. I don't really want to look at you.
I didn't even do anything today.
I know, huh?
Yeah. No. So we go from Sunday evening, Chewy trying to hang himself in my closet. And
yes.
So, that alone, a moment in itself. So last night he proceeds to head back to the closet as if he's going to be allowed to sleep in there. I'm like, no, sir, we're not. We've learned our lesson. And if you missed it, so on the podcast.
Sorry. Forgot to turn my Bluetooth off.
Do you
remember when that was always you though, and now it just so happens to be me sometimes?
The best is that's such a sauce ringtone.
My mom was like, "What's my ringtone?" And I was like, "Teenage Dirtbag." And she was like, "I just don't like that." And I was like, "Well, it's been that since I was like 14."
Is that an important call and you should take?
No, it's just Anna.
Oh, that doesn't matter. So anyway, on Sunday night, Chewy started crying from the closet. Yeah. I go to investigate, loud screams, and it turns out he had like Jimmy rigged himself in a I want to say a handbag because I don't have handbags, like the handle of a gym bag. So he basically like a snare trap for a bunny. He caught himself in there and was trying to hang himself. And it's just like, dude, what are we doing? So last night I'm like, we're not going back in there. So I close the doors, bring him on my bed, and he jumps off in a minute. I'm like, I can always tell because he gets off, but then he starts walking behind my bed, and I must have like metal poles in the ground because I hear like all night as he goes back and forth, just walking as if like he knew.
So rude, Chewy.
Well, as if like he knew, like, you want to know what? Like, you ruined my slumber, I'm gonna ruin yours. And so that was my 24 hours.
Does he need to get his nails done?
I mean, probably he's gonna go in soon. He has to go to the vet anyway, but he's for sure gonna be put on Scared Straight, where he is so on his high horse.
Aww.
That he needs to be knocked off. And so it's been my day. You know what I mean?
He misses me.
Like the Titanic and the iceberg.
Wow. I still too soon. Still too soon.
Is it like 1916?
It's like
to
1912.
Now? 1912. How was your day though? Wait, first of all, are the bugs gone?
I don't want you to even bring up anything that you can ever jinx. I don't know why you do that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I hope so. What?
We need to mention this because you casually mentioned this over the weekend. The pro athlete that slid in your DMs.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Yes. A pro athlete did slide my DMs. Yeah. And I say this whenever someone is interested in me, I'm like a black cloud in some way or another. And like 2 days later, he got moved to the minor league team. And it's like, I don't know what it is.
Baseball.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't respond though.
What'd they say? Like, what was their shooting their shot?
They said, hey, like something. I need to find the DM. I wish you had told me this. I screenshot it and then I just deleted it like a weirdo. I don't know. Just wasn't interested. And he said, hey, you're beautiful. I would love to take you out sometime. Something like that. And I just screenshot and deleted it.
Did they mention like, and by the way, I play for the Braves, or was it like a...
No, they were verified and they had like the pictures and everything. So I knew.
How many followers did he have?
I had more than they did.
Oh, but like, was it close or no? Did they have like
close,
more than 10,000?
What?
More than 10,000?
Yeah, it was close, but I was just like, not into it.
Do you, first of all, and this is not to poo-poo on you, do you think the message was
Why do you keep today talking like a child? Like, poo-poo on you?
This is not to take a giant steaming dump on you, but...
What?
Do you think was the message copy and pasteable? Like, how many people do you think got that message?
I don't know. It probably was. I'm sure it was.
But I'm saying, like, or was it like specific enough to where like because he probably heard you on the radio? Was it specific enough to like? I think that's
why. I'm pretty sure because it was like during the morning that he DM'd me, so he definitely was listening. I don't know. I don't think it was copy and pasted, but it could easily have been.
That's what I was wondering if he's like, hey, like I heard you say blah, blah, blah. Or like, hey, I saw you also blah, blah, blah.
I just wasn't into it.
Yeah.
Like there's so many reasons I'm not going to explain here. I was just like, no.
Give me like one of the top reasons why.
It was just like I could just tell by his Instagram that we were not going to get along.
By his overall demeanor?
There's just like, I don't even want to say it because I don't want to like stereotype this area, but I've noticed a lot about like guys dating in Atlanta, and it's like I want to say like a demeasuring contest, but it's like, always like comparing things.
Sure.
And it's like, I've never experienced anything like it. Like, look, I am into guys. I myself am a girl.
Good for you.
We don't have to compare literally everything. Like, we don't really need to. And I've never had I've never dated anyone. Yeah. What?
But I've always thought with that, it's like guys who have the loud trucks. It's like, do you like, obviously you're doing that because you think it makes you look cool, but do you really want to sleep with the woman that goes, God, that guy's truck's loud? He better knock me up.
Here, and I know it's because, like Atlanta is really cool, but it's also like very glitzy. Like, it's like the entertainment industry is really big here, and everyone is like always showing off what they have, which is cool. But I also came from a very redneck area that did the same thing. So I'm just anything to do with anything like that. I immediate turn off. I don't like it. I mean, Pasadena is great. It's a very nice area. A lot of people that I grew up with just kind of got everything. So then the parents that couldn't afford that, I grew up with like them just like automatically not even wanting to go to college. They just wanted to go and get a job so they could buy that stuff their friends in high school were given, which is like such an effed up way to think. Like, it's very sad. So I'm like, that's great that you have a fancy purple car, but my car's white and that's fine. It breaks down a lot.
Sure.
I pay to get it fixed. And I mean, I'm sure he deserves whatever he has, but I don't like to flaunt anything. Like, I'm not into that.
Yeah, no, I do think like you attract a very certain type of person both ways when it's just like money.
Yeah, I don't know that. I've never been into it. I know it's like very big here, and that's cool. That's good for you. But
I mean, it's big here too, though. I feel like on the East Coast in general, it's a very much like flex your nuts. I've always like said about DC in general. People are like, "What's DC like?" Michael, everybody here is really important, and they'll tell you the second you take a breath. It's like, by the way, I'm important. It's like, okay,
but up there is like a different importance. Here, it's like
flossing.
I have just never seen anything like it. It's like they're always trying to one up you. The guys here are so condescending. And like, finally, I changed my Hinge. Honestly, I feel bad. I use Hinge now, and it's not to like bully men. I'm trying to help you because the picking is so slim here that why not help you? Like, I'm not going to date anyone here. I realize like, I am never going to be interested in anyone here. Like, I just not.
Okay. So, but Stas, how do you help people on dating apps? Like, what do you do?
So let me tell you what I did last night. And this was just me being a good person. Did I screenshot and send it to my friend? Yes, I did.
Not me.
But it wasn't to you. It was to my friend Becca. But he slid in my DMs and matched with me. Sorry, he matched with me on Hinge when like, you match, you have like a little heart and you click it, open it, cool. And so he had responded to my picture. You can't really see because I cropped a little screenshot there.
Yes.
But he said, has anyone ever told you that you look like Emma Stone? Ha. I don't know what's funny about that, but sure. Anyway, so I accepted the like and said, has anyone ever told you they can't figure out which one you are in your pictures? Just trying to help him out. And he said, no one's ever told him that, which has to be a lie. That means you have not gotten any matches, sir. He had 5 to 6 people in every single picture on his dating profile. And he said, thanks for helping me out. And I unmatched with him. So my job there was done.
Thank you.
And that's just what I'm doing at this point.
Do you know what the problem with you is, though? Is that some guy like you, when you're in a bad mood, people can confuse that with like being like dry, and it's just that you're pissed off. So there is some dude somewhere, I'm sure, whether it's on a dating app or somebody goes, oh, this girl really likes me, and you could not be more actually annoyed that it's just like, it's like, oh, she's a little feisty, she's playing hard to get. No, bro, she's checked out. Yeah,
I am over how condescending people are on dating apps, and I'm sure women do it. I'm sure I've done it, but it's like, if you ask like something, let's just say like it's during football season, and I say I really love football because I do,
sure,
and I'm a really big Ravens fan.
You are,
and they're like, let me take the time out of my male ego to be like, when you do the that's condescending and rude. That means you already don't believe that I already know what I'm talking about. So then I already put up my defense mechanism, and they're like, tell me, when's the last time the Ravens won the Super Bowl? Oh my God. Like twice since 1996, bro. Like I don't care. I don't care. I'm not a guy. I don't sit at the dinner table spitting out facts like, well, the Braves last night, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't. I don't.
Not about sports, but about if somebody asks you about, like, look at this hurricane. Well, actually, things about hurricanes is, but
it's just so rude. Like, I don't get it.
I was going to ask, though, so is this over text or in person or on the phone? Because
it's over text. It's on dating apps.
Okay.
I just think when you start the conversation and it's like, like that automatically is discrediting whatever you were just talking about.
Because with you, like, you'll send me a text. I think it's meant to be MHMMMM. That I never really know what you're saying.
Okay, if I do that means I'm annoyed and I just don't feel like continuing.
But that's what it is, though. Is like that's what that. It's not.
No, it's like the like HMM, because I feel like dudes will do that all the time.
But I'm saying, but you do that.
Yeah, that's just me agreeing with you. The is like questioning what you're saying, and guys do that a lot on dating apps.
Yeah.
Like,
let me catch you up. But to your point, that if it's on the app, it's like I have time to respond. So I don't. It's just like if they say something like, I can't believe I said that. Well, yeah, you can. You texted it.
Yeah,
like,
and it's just like it's I don't know. I just been like realizing a lot, like, because like I get on dating apps and like I'll look and like see whatever. And I finally yesterday changed my profile because I was so tired of guys quizzing me about my Lightning jersey. And it's like, Tampa fan, what do you know about the playoffs? What do I know about the playoffs? Well, let me tell you, sir, that picture was from 3 years ago. I am just there with the dog. Does it look like I'm in the stands cheering them on? No, I'm not. No, I'm not at all.
Though we love the Lightning. They've been great to us.
Yeah, no, the Lightning, fantastic. Very excited for them right now. But do I know anything right now that's going on? No, sir, I don't. Because the Hawks were just in the playoffs. Well, semifinals.
Yeah, it's also Atlanta doesn't have a team. They've lost 2 teams. So it's like, that's
Atlanta,
not even like
we do not have a hockey team, which is unfortunate. So, yeah, I don't know a lot about hockey. And I've always said that. Do I know a lot about basketball? Yes. I used to play it. Do I watch basketball a lot? Not really. Do I watch a lot of football? Yes, I do. Have I been to more baseball games this year than I have in my entire life? Yes, I probably have. So
that's like 3.
There we go. I'm going to take this clip now and I'm going to put it as a video on my Hinge profile. There we go.
Well, I was going to ask if you could DM that guy and ask if I can get tickets to a game.
Which guy? Oh, yeah. I'm sure he would. I think he follows me, actually. He probably still follows me. I'll have to figure out what his name is. Well,
damn well better. That's like, I've had dudes reach out to me and be like, hey, put good word with the sauce in. I'm like, bro, go for it. Like, just me.
You shoot your own shot.
Yeah, and like, I'm not going to get involved with that because I don't want to deal with it when it goes bad.
And I'm not even trying to be negative. I think that, like, as anyone that's listening right now that's, like, going through, like, dating, and especially, like, after a pandemic, the burnout is real. And it's just, like, I think that people are just so over talking on dating apps that they don't even realize what they're saying. Because I definitely do it. I definitely do it. And there have been times where I've actually apologized because things that I've said have seemed so rude. And it's like about dumb stuff. Like, I recently apologized because a guy asked me what my job was, and it's in my bio. I was like, and I said something so rude. I was like, honestly, like, I am not answering this question anymore. I was like, that's one of the 2 questions guys start out with if I don't start the conversation, when it's literally in my bio.
What's the other question?
Like, go tell your friends this is how to start a conversation. Like, it's right there.
But what's the other question?
Oh my God. I took this out. I took my height out of my thing because people kept being like, oh my God, there's no way you're 4'11". That is the craziest thing to lie about. Like, I'm not. You're right. I'm 5'11". Congratulations.
But can we just say that I saved you because your bio used to say you're the small thing, big packages coming. And I said, Shelby, that does not mean what you think it means.
I did not. See, I'm not the brightest crown in the box. Like, I do mess up sometimes. But when it comes to someone being like, did you realize how tall I was when we matched? Well, Greg.
You know, Shelby, your accent, you say crown?
Crown. It's not the crown. Yeah.
Crayon?
Anyone in Maryland is listening right now. Like, I know.
Yeah, we've talked about this before, but like, you just made it sound like you're not the brightest crown in the box.
Yeah,
it's a box full of
we
crowns.
don't say crayon. I'm sorry, growing up, no one said crayon. Crown. Yeah. It's a crown. Crayon.
There's a lot of things people growing up in your area didn't say no to. Growing up, they should have said no to.
Crown. It's a crown.
Anyway.
You can see me in a crown. Anyway, I'm sorry to go off about dating apps. I'm just over it. I'm over it, y'all. I am over it.
Yeah, but you got me thinking, though, of like, I think that like people used dating apps last year as like, it was just a boredom thing, 100%, because you couldn't go anywhere. And it's like, now it's like you almost have to like go off the app for like 2 weeks or really mentally reset and assume you've been single. If lockdown was lifted like a week ago, you've been single for a week. Like legitimately, and it's like you can't, if you make it seem like I've been looking for a year, no, you weren't though, because you couldn't do anything, and like maybe some people did it, but like I don't consider that bit was dating this past year because I knew I couldn't go anywhere, especially doing the shit. I couldn't go anywhere, so like it was more so like it sounds like shallowish to say, but it was more so like a boredom thing of like, but also it wasn't. I don't even feel shallow because nobody is like, hey, we should go on a date. It was just like we matched and then.
I don't think it was shallow. Like, I think that people still wanted that connection. Yeah. And then there's just so many people always on their dating apps last summer and like, or last year in general, that it was not, I don't think it's shallow. Like, I think that like everybody was just looking for some kind of connection. So it was a really weird time. And so, yeah, like there's just so many connections last year that now, like when you get them, and I don't know about like, I mean, here it's different. I feel like the dating pool here is like very small. As compared to like up there, I feel like it's a lot bigger, but it's like, it's weird. It's weird. I feel like the burnout is just real. And I know everyone's going through it. I get it. Unless I see on your Hinge profile, you just joined, then you better not have any burnout.
Can I just throw this out there? And this is going to sound, also going to sound shallow.
Okay.
Don't you, and I mean, kind of same with you too. I would rather prefer that if somebody matches me on a dating app and they know who I am or at least have heard of me, they bring it up in some way, because it's a very, and it sounds so pretentious and it's not meant to, but I always feel like it'd be easier if I just knew instead, because I think if you and I matched on a dating app and you knew, like you listen to the radio station, yada yada, and I didn't mention who I was or like what I did, I think it'd make me almost seem more pretentious, where you're like, why the hell is he? Do you know what I mean?
Okay. I see both sides of it.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me explain. So number one, this can literally go for anyone. That would be like if I saw like an acquaintances, like this girl I went to high school and I saw her like hot brother online and then we matched and I was like, not even like explain like, I know who you are. Like that's weird. Yeah. If you were never like, I know who you are. Because I feel like I've probably done that honestly. Like years ago when I lived in Pasadena, but also I have matched with people that I knew who they were. And then I didn't say that I knew who they were. I also, when we matched, unfollowed that person on Instagram.
Were they a celebrity?
Yes. And then just to be like,
who was it?
It was this podcast guy. It was a murder podcast guy.
Celebrity.
And I got his number and everything.
Was it but Steve from Blue's Clues?
He's a very well-known podcaster.
Text me his name.
No.
Why?
No, because no.
All right, we can do this the hard way or the easy way. Either you can text his name.
I'll text you his name. I will text you his name.
If you're listening right now and you know what Sauce is talking about, please DM me.
I'm texting it to you right now.
I mean, what the hell is the point of bringing it up and not saying it?
I mean, obviously nothing ever came of it. I thought it was cool, and then nothing ever happened.
That's a guy's real name?
Yes.
I would never in a million years let you date somebody who that was their real name.
Oh, no. So.
Wait, that can't be the person's name because they don't show up on Instagram.
Yes, I do.
If I put that in, you must have spelled it wrong.
I probably did.
Because I put it in first and last, and the person has 700 followers.
No, that's not
that. Guy looks like a murderer.
What? Oh, I spelled the last name.
Yeah, there it is.
Whatever.
But you want to know what, though? That looks like your type.
I know.
I'm going to be honest.
Whatever, bro. Whatever.
But still looks like, completely looks like death, but like still looks like right up your alley.
Just enough.
Yeah, no, like this
doesn't matter, dude. Nothing happened.
No, wait, you want to know what this guy looks like? This is the guy that you're going to date, and then like 2 years when he's ruined your life and like taking your stuff, and you find out like was sleeping around. I'm like, yeah, the dude's first name was this. Like,
yeah, that's fair. I know.
He gave you what his name is, bro.
I know. Obviously, never went anywhere. I actually stopped talking to him.
Yeah.
So
did you unsubscribe though?
I did. No, I'm just kidding. No, we actually honestly barely talked because he was traveling a lot, and then I was like really depressed when I moved here. So I just nothing ever happened. Did
he try to explain to you how to do a podcast?
No, we honestly didn't talk about podcasting at all.
Damn. But he also didn't answer my question as like this is.
What was the question?
This isn't as.
No, it's not.
I said, shouldn't I almost like? Isn't it almost pretentious if I don't say who I am and you tell 2 stories about you but didn't really answer the question?
You were saying that you want people to be like, "Hey, I know who you are."
The question was, it almost feels like it'd be more pretentious if I kept going on and on and on without if it was you and I we matched and you knew who I was and then we kept going, you're like, what do you do? I'm like, oh, I'm in entertainment.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying.
It almost sounds like just say it, but for me, like I've again like been on like dates in the past, or I've met people that know my complete dating history, which is it's a delicate balance. Where, like I've been here 9 years.
Weird.
It'd be very, but like at the same time, though, it'd be very rare to find somebody. And this again sounds so pretentious. Who has zero clue who I am, or has never heard of the Kane Show. Like if you lived here, there's like to find that person who's like our age, nearly impossible, legitimately.
Yeah.
So
I'm not disagreeing with you.
I'd rather you just say like, hey, I know, and I'll be like, well, you want to know the real story because I have issues.
Whoa.
So
yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I'm agreeing with you. I'm on your side. What? I wasn't doing an.
Oh, Shelby, I miss you.
I wasn't doing an ad. You just saw me. Wait, like 2 days ago.
It seemed you're gonna be back next week.
Before you know it.
I got a ticket update quickly. So there's 40 pairs left for Rams Head Live in Baltimore. 40 pairs sounds a lot. Venue holds like 700. So like relatively like there's not a lot of tickets left. And that show is in 2 months. So like that show gonna sell out. The first Louisville show is like halfway sold out. So get tickets for that and bring a friend too. We've released a couple more tickets for the second Arlington show. It's 9:30 p.m. next Saturday. Very exciting for that. I'm just excited to get back on stage because I feel like the last 2 shows are so good. So internjohncomedy.com. By the way,
do it.
Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. WatchTheThoughtShower.com because in case something ever happens to the podcast platform, like it's happened in the past, it's good to have that. So just go to WatchTheThoughtShower.com. You can follow Sauce
at Shelby Sauce.
Follow me at Intern John Radio. Watch today's podcast. WatchThoughtShower.com. We'll see you on Friday.
Bye.
These oddball thoughts he has will sometimes get a pass when Intern John is fogging up the mirror and thinking in the shower.
And Sauce.
Bacon Bash, take 1.
Head to Red Robin for Bacon Bash. For bacon on burgers, bacon on all the things, like the savory sweet Bacon Jammin' Burger. Bacon jam, seriously? Bacon Jammin' Wings with bacon crumbles. Wings too, is this right? And the caramel and cookie crumb shake with candied bacon. Bacon on a shake, what? Okay, I think we're done. If you need me, I'll be at Red Robin.
You forgot to say for a limited time.
Red Robin. Yum.